First today at 4, 2 more senseless shootings. A driver is killed in a road rage confrontation in Drexel Hill, and a 15-year-old boy is on life support after he's hit by a stray bullet in Wissinoming. Eyewitness News reporter Madeleine Wright spoke with that boy's grieving father. Madeleine.
Good afternoon, Siafa. That teenager's father, as you can imagine, is devastated. He says his son is not expected to survive after he was struck by a stray bullet right here in front of the family's home. A makeshift memorial filled with balloons marks the spot where it happened.
It's a lot to take in.
John Toomey describes the heartbreaking moment he found his 15-year-old son, Sean Toomey, lying in his neighbor's yard with a gunshot wound to the head.
I can't describe it. It's not something I want anyone to experience. I was just in the hospital with him. Doctor said he's brain dead.
The gunshots rang out in front of the family's row house at the corner of Mulberry and Devereaux Streets around 9 o'clock last night. The shooting appears to have stemmed from an attempted car break-in at an apartment complex across the street.
I was scared for my life, and one, I didn't even know that they had a gun. I just know that they were trying to take my car.
The tenant, who didn't want to show her face, says she and her 2-year-old son were in this car, and as she was pulling into a parking spot, 2 guys walked up and started pulling at her car doors. The suspects ran away after realizing her car was locked, but when the victim called her boyfriend to come down, he caught one of the suspects fleeing.
He seen a guy at the corner, and he went to go point and say, is this the in the all black? So before I went to go by him to identify was it him, gunshots ran out.
Allegedly, they were shooting for the husband, and they hit my son.
John says Sean was struck by a stray bullet while grabbing a case of water from the back seat of the family car. As police search for the assailants, the family is grieving the loss of a promising teen whose life was cut far too short.
You're shooting around at people, kill some 15-year-old kid. I wanted to go to jail for a long time.
The teen's father says this is normally a quiet neighborhood, but he and his daughter are planning to move. They don't feel safe here anymore. Live in Wissinoming, Madeleine Wright, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you so much, Madeleine. Once again, it's so horrible. It's tiresome, really, to report on the endless violence in our area, but thank you so much, Madeleine.